Happy Monday, everybody. This week is Thanksgiving. There's Rick. Good evening, Rick. How's things going? He got like my little turkey up here to do Thanksgiving. And there's Diz Traveler on his mobile. So welcome, Diz Traveler. So we're getting everybody popping right in there. So hey, this is Thanksgiving week. So this is the week where we get to eat a lot and sit around and be miserable, and a lot of people will watch football. I won't. I don't like football, but a lot of people will. And so cooking and Rat Fink. Hey, good evening, Rat Fink. Good to see Rat Fink on. I forget your real name, Rat Fink. I don't. Maybe you never told me. And same with Diz. I seen your Diz Traveler. I saw your real name, but I forget it. But I know Rick's. So, and it'll take me a minute to get in. There's Larry. Good evening, Larry. How's Bev doing? So it looks like everybody's popping on, and I suppose everybody's getting ready to... Oh, it's Ron. Okay, that's easy. My brother's named Ron, so Rat Fink's Ron. This Traveler says, yes, you're piped through our car audio. Hey, that's cool. Made it right through the car. We do that when we're watching live videos or any other videos. We stream it to our large screen TV, which is behind me. I have pictures of fish on it right now. And oh, say hi, Bev. So Larry says hi from Bev. So yeah, we got the whole crew on here tonight. It's gotten dark, you know. There's moderators saying hi to moderator Sue. Sue's my moderator, sitting right beside me. She moderates me. So, but yeah, it's gotten dark earlier. I mean, it seems like it's, well, this is that time of year when everything gets later and later and later, and it gets darker and darker. So, but it's wintertime. Nice day today. I think we made it darn near to 80 today. It was nice. Yeah, it was really nice. We went out to Lake Diaz out here, a little county park with a beautiful lake, and took some drone footage and stuff. Okay, Ron said he's got to go, be back in a half hour. Okay, Ron, see you in just a little bit. Yeah, we took out and did a little, shot some video. I haven't put the video together. I'm working on that. And so we kind of got a whole series of like county parks and stuff that we're doing. And this happens to be one of them. It's a really beautiful spot. Yeah, that's like this Trevor says, getting warm again. Well, I like it warmer. I don't mind a little cool. But you know, I have that cutoff line where it's like, okay, now it's too cold, you know. So, but that's just me, you know. It's but I kind of like it getting just a little bit warmer. Okay, Google. Good afternoon.
Hello there. What can I do for you this fine afternoon?
That wasn't what she was supposed to say. Okay, Google. G'day.
On the website writingexplained.org, they say, as with most English usage questions,
okay,
that
Google,
depends
stop.
on the
See, she's supposed to tell me the weather. Hey, there's Ted. Getting warmer here. Getting warmer where? Not there. That's in Pennsylvania. So, no, we're pretty good, right? We're supposed to be in the 70s all week, some mid to upper 70s. So it's been really good. We had that little. See, here in Florida, we whine. It got a little bit cold. It was down like 49 degrees, almost 50, you know. And this Traver's laugh. Google lady. Yeah, my Google lady. She's supposed to tell me the weather. Okay, Google. Good day.
Hi, Lucky Dog.
There she goes.
The time is 6:03 p.m. Right now in DeLand it's 69 and clear. The forecast tonight is 65 and mostly cloudy. By the way, you need to set out trash. Have a good one.
All right, set out trash. She always tells me that on Monday. Set out trash. That's my reminder, you know. Rick says, yeah, I got to get drunk Wednesday night. There you go. Cooking and getting drunk. That works. I don't have much here to drink. We got a few things up in the cupboard, but not much.
It's getting low. Time to replenish.
Time to replenish, yeah.
Time for a trip to the liquor store.
I don't drink much anymore like I used to. Just an occasional drink here and there, you know, so... Sue says, yes, you never know what Google will say, and yeah, she can say all kinds of strange things, you know. Ted says, asks what the weather is in Cloudersport, Pennsylvania. Okay, Google, what's the weather in Cloudersport, Pennsylvania?
My apologies, I don't understand.
Counters.
Okay, Google, what's the weather in Coudersport, Pennsylvania?
Currently in Coudersport it's 34 with snow showers.
Yeah.
Tonight it's predicted to be 34 with snow showers.
So snow and snow and snow. Oh man. Hey, that's what Thanksgiving's about, though. I remember when I was a kid, it would snow. We'd go to my grandmother's house, you know, over the woods and through the woods to grandmother's house we go, and we'd go sled riding. Some people say it was snowing early, but I remember as a kid there's being snow on Thanksgiving, you know. Rick said, I have lots of beer on hand. I used to, but don't keep much around anymore because I like beer. I love beer, but it gives me headaches. I don't drink a lot of it, you know. This chair says also you can give it a command and it tailors your information. Yeah, whatever you want. Like it gives you reminders, tells me when to set out trash, and you know, all kinds of little things there. It's really good. Hey, there's Tammy. Hey, we named this video after Tammy. Tammy got the chance to meet up with Nomadic Fanatic, and that's what we did the picture of there. I knew he was up around St. Louis area. He's doing a tour down through the Mississippi, the river, and going all the way down to the River Road. And so I knew he was there, and lo and behold, Tammy ran him down and got to meet him. So that's pretty cool, Tammy. And so I thought we'd just kind of put the picture and put that after Tammy getting to meet up with the Fanatic. So that's pretty cool.
That's cool what you got to meet. Did you get to meet Jax?
Yeah, Jax. Did you see Jax? Meet his kitty? I think his kitty's a little overweight, from what I can see in the pictures. But yeah, he loves Jax. Maybe too much. I cut to Abby, one of the Lucky Dogs, food back because she was getting heavy. There's Seven. Good evening, Seven. Good to see Seven aboard. That's Don. Yeah, Rick says over the river and through the hood. There you go. Yeah, Tanny says, yeah, I saw that. It was so cool. Yeah, it was fun. You know.
She got a sticker.
Oh, did you get a sticker? He has several stickers. All right. I'm working on a new sticker here. It's on order. We should be getting that next week sometime. I didn't order very many. I wanted to check them out, so I've got a sticker on order, and I also have got the shirts up on line there. I'll show you those here in a little bit. All right. Yeah, Sue says River Road tour with the Nomadic Fanatic. Great, you got to see him. This pair says, good grief, if I had one, I'd be talking the entire day. Don't forget to I might find a hammer and break it. It is kind of fun. Yeah, Tammy says, thanks, yeah, that made me smile. And yes, I did get to meet Jack. He's a sweetie. That's cool. Well, that's cool. So, he's, I saw his video today on it. He's heading south on it. Seven says, happy Thanksgiving this week, guys. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to Dawn. She will celebrate it this week. This is the week. Actually, me and my sister was talking about Thanksgiving. It was one of our favorite holidays because it's about food. You know, it's so easy just to cook food and enjoy each other. That's probably one of my favorite holidays. You know. Yeah, Tammy says, I didn't think to ask to buy one. Huh? Duh. Yeah, let's, you know.
Yeah,
he should have just give you one, you know. Make you say, here's a sticker, Tammy, you know. So.
Robert handed out stickers.
Yeah, he was going around and giving everybody stickers and that, and that was fun. So I'm starting a little sticker collection on the back of our Roadtrek, and so I said I've been wanting to make. I had some little stickers I passed out, but they weren't. Originally, I had these stickers that said Lucky Dog Brewery when I used to do home brewing. But it didn't apply, and those are all gone now. So I've got some in order. I only got a few coming. If they work out good, I'll get more of them. But I'll put these stickers up when I can. Yeah, Don says hi, Sue, and Diz Trapper, and she's cooking with Rick and Ted and everybody. You know, everybody's getting the highs in. Yeah, Rick says I have to do all the cooking and clean up on Thanksgiving. I did that this year. I'll still do the cooking, but it's just me and Sue this year. We're not having anybody coming over. Danny says I'm going to have to buy one from you guys too. Well, here's a picture of the sticker I designed. I've got these coming, just a few of them, next week or so. I designed this little sticker here, and so this will, if it works out good, this might be our official sticker. I made another one on the same site where our t-shirts are, but the stickers are a little expensive on there. These won't be nearly as bad, so I'm gonna wait and see how these come in, but this might be the sticker that we'll have, and so we'll keep everybody updated when I get those in and what's up with them. So kind of have stickers are kind of fun, you know. Oh yeah, so Sue says Bob does all the cooking. I do the, yeah, that's pretty much true. Sue cleans things up, and I cook it. It takes all. Poor Rick. Rick's got to clean up. Well, Rick works too. One thing nice, see, I'm retired. I don't have to work, so it's not so bad. We're both retired. But you know, if you're working, it's a lot. You know, you're working or taking care of your family, and that makes a lot more work. It's just me and Sue and the 2 lucky dogs here, so it's a little easier for us, you know. This Travis says I took the entire day, fed the house animals and human, and then I crashed. I pooped out. Too poop to eat. Yeah, too poop to eat. Yeah, simple is nice, Bob and Sue. That's right. Simple is good, you know. Yeah, save one. I'll save one. We're gonna get these. We'll see how these go. We'll probably initial. Well, I can order more of them when these are gone, but we'll get them going here on it. Yeah, it is. Stickers are costly, and so you know, I've been researching around and found some different ones and that. I was gonna show you the shirts here, so I get down here and bring those up. Here is the t-shirts. I got a link down below. We designed and we got these, should be here in the next day or two. We ordered a couple for ourselves, but you can go right on here, and this is the same outfit that Robert uses for his t-shirts, but this is a t-shirt design that we got. So the link down below, you can go to that and order a t-shirt if you like a t-shirt. And then we also thought it would be cool to have the coffee cups too, being we have the coffee chat. Let me get my screen back up where I can show you the coffee chat. And these are the coffee chat mugs that we're going to have up. So if anyone's interested in any of those, the links are down below. You can click on the links and purchase the shirts or the coffee chat. So I haven't got a mug yet either. I got to get a mug ordered in. So anyways, we've got those available now for anyone that wish to have them, you know. Rick says, tell me I have a cooking show on YouTube, so I'm used to cooking. Yeah, Rick's got some really good, great recipe. I did one of his recipes this week. We made the, what did we make? Stew. Yeah, we made the stew. Man, it was so good, you know. It was really good. Oh, thanks, Ted says on the 600 subscribers. Yeah, we made it to 600 this week.
A mini goal.
So a mini goal. We were trying to get to that 1,000 mark, and it's slowly coming. I think we're like 604 now. So, but yeah, thanks, Ted. Appreciate it. Todd says awesome, and yeah, everybody's so kind here. You know, we have the kindest live chat I think on the web. It's so cool. You know. Yeah, Teespring is cool, Diz Trapper. I use them as well. Yeah, they're pretty cool. You can put up your designs and whatever you want and offer different things and that. So we just got started with that. Go see how it works out, you know. Rick says, thank you, Bob. Appreciate it. Seven says, YouTube just gave me a option to add a channel to my page. So I added you guys. Cool. I've done that. When I'm trying to put all you guys... I don't think I have Diz Traveler on there. I need to add his. So recommended. I set recommended videos there, and then I add different people, and it's kind of nice. We can support each other. So I think I've got 7 on there, and I got to get it caught up. And then I've had a few more. I know I got to put Diz Traveler on there. So yeah, it's fun to help promote each other. It's really cool. And he says I have to wait until after the holidays to buy it. Well, that's okay. Hey, yeah, this time of year everything comes due. I was just talking that our property tax just come due, and I have AMA, which is our insurance for flying drones and model airplanes and that. That's due. Our radio control club dues are due. That's due. So it's things like wrong time of year for everything to come due, you know. Rick says, yeah, you guys are doing great, Bob and Sue. Thanks, Rick. I appreciate all your support. I really do. I appreciate your recipes. I appreciate Don. She gives us all these reviews and these great inspirational videos. It's they're wonderful. Yeah, 600 is cool. You know, it's like I kind of try to not to watch the numbers, but you still do because you know I'm just shooting to get that 1,000 and get back up to the mark. Or make a couple bucks and put it back into the channel that way. You know. Yeah, so it says just today it put up its own suggestions, but just let me add it. Yeah, I've had that added. They're always changing something. You know, it keeps you busy figuring out what's going on. Tanya says, can you imagine if we were all on your chatting at once? Yeah, if we had all the voice chats, you know. See, I don't like to type. And I even found out, like, on Facebook, I can send a message. I don't have to type it. I can talk and send it to someone. And I like that, you know. Rick says, you're welcome, Sue. So then it's easier for you guys to find on Mondays and Thursdays. I just want to, I keep them the same, so it's a Mondays, and even on Thanksgiving. I'm going to come on here Thanksgiving morning, 8 a.m., and, you know, I know everybody's busy. I hope that everybody can make it, but if you can't, you know, it's Thanksgiving. Yeah, Sue said it would be noisy. Hey, there's Paul. Okay, I missed it. What are you guys going on with Tammy and Nomadic Fanatic? And he's doing on, well, Tammy got to meet Nomadic Fanatic, so that's what we made it our picture for today's chat there. So it was pretty cool. It's always fun, especially the larger YouTubers, to meet up with them. And Tammy chased him down, you know, and he was in St. Louis. She got to meet him, so that's pretty cool. Wife says hello. Hello, wife. Does the wife have a name, Paul?
Tina.
Oh, Tina. Okay. Okay. See, I have to connect. It takes me a while. You know.
I got the names down. I think.
Sue is my name collector because I'm so bad at remember. I lucky to remember my own name.
I'm a trivia person.
And she does the trivia. Rick says, yeah, Bob, I got a bill from the mail from Adam and Eve for $800. Yeah, just kidding. Paul, I saw him in my area and pulled into a muffler shop, and I chased him down. That's pretty cool. I can see Tammy's like.
I think we saw him at the muffler shop.
I think
didn't we on his video? Didn't he share
it might have been a muffler. He was at an audio shop. I saw on the video watch today. He set up a projection screen. They were watching Christmas music on a sheet taped to a garage door in a repair shop. So, yeah. Yeah, Sue says, say hi to Tina. Yeah, hi, Paul, and hi to your wife. Yeah, Paul says, tell me you are related to Jimmy Parrish, the magician from Florida. No, I'm not. I'm not much of a magician.
Yes, about Tammy Parrish.
Oh, Tammy Parrish. There you go. Okay, see, Sue keeps me straight. Maybe she is. No, Paul says no. He has 2 hours, so. And he already posted it one day, and I saw him after that. Well, that's cool. You get to meet him. Now, what is he? He's a singer? See, I'm not much on. I don't know much.
I don't know.
Oh, Sue don't know either. So.
I don't know Jimmy Parrish.
All right, about to look him up. All right, see what's going on with him. Hey, I'm letting my hair kind of grow. It's kind of getting fuzzy right now. And it's like I used to have long hair when I was a kid, and I was like, yeah, for the heck of it. I'll let my hair grow long just see what it looks like, you know.
Did you ever find a picture of you with long hair?
I did. Let's here's a picture of me. I mean, this is way back. I'm probably like 21, and I used to run a record down at a racetrack. But there I am with my long hair down to my shoulders, skinny, and so that's. In the old days, that picture's what, probably 50 years ago, you know? So,
a little longer than that.
A little longer?
Or less than that.
Less than that. 20 from 65 would be, what, 45 years ago?
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, about 40.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, so.
You're about 20 there, I guess.
So anyways, that's me in long hair, and I was actually young. That's craziness. But yeah, I'm letting it, let's see what it does once.
You were teeny.
I was teeny.
You were a teeny bopper.
A teeny bopper. Yeah, Rick says, who is Jimmy Parrish, you know? Oh, that's a great picture, Bob. Yeah, it's fun, you know, looking at old pictures, you know, back in my skinny days, you know. Hippie, exactly. Left or right? Left or right?
Were you on the left or right of the picture?
Oh, I was on the left of the picture.
Yeah.
Let's pop it up there again real quick. Yeah, I was the one with the jacket with my arms crossed, you know. The other guy, I used to have a race car, and he owned my race car, and so he was my car owner, I guess what you want to call it. And we also would run record service at the racetrack. So
His
yeah,
name was Cappy, right?
yeah, his name is Cappy, and he's a minister now. I hear from his sons now and then. So yeah, that's back in the old days when I was young. Does that make sense? Old days when I was young.
Lakeville, Ohio, right?
Yeah, that was Lakeville Speedway in Ohio. That was Central Ohio there, long time ago. I love that old record.
You racing.
Yeah, I don't have it up there now. I had another picture of me and my race car back in it, called Bob and the Flying Eagle, because I ran over somebody once.
You used to be a wrecker driver.
Yeah, I drove wrecker before, and then I ran for a couple of years. I'd run a race. I ran 2 different race cars. One was my own, and one was for. They had a place called Mohican Youth Camp. It's kind of like a detention camp for boys. They allowed them to build a race car, but they couldn't drive it, and so I drove it for them there. So it was fast, but it couldn't steer. I think it was hard to steer. That has been a long time ago.
It felt like.
Yeah. As the guy on the right, Dennis Quaid.
That's a couple people thought that.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, he kind of looks like Dennis Quaid. Yeah, that was Cappy, or Owen Haney was his name, like on Green Acres, Mr. Haney. That's what we used to tease you about, Mr. Haney. You know. Yeah, Ted says old days when you were young, like 100 years ago. Yeah, it was almost 100 years ago. Did you run over something? I ran over a car. We was going in the turn, and I was come flying in, and this car came underneath me and went right up on top. And when I was done, I was laying right up on top his car, so I could look down on my windshield and see the other guy sitting there to his windshield. So he says, "Hello, Ike. I've got a deal for you." Oh, there's Infield Ike. There he is. I got him up there. Good evening, Infield. Glad to see you. Come on this evening.
From Ormond, I believe.
I believe he said he was from
Paul
Ormond.
is from Ormond, too.
I believe Paul's from Ormond.
Yeah, I think Infield Ike is from Ormond.
These guys are all our local people. Yeah, it was crazy, Tammy. I had fun. You know, in a racetrack, when you race cars, it's what you want to do on the highway. It's what you do in a race track. You know, you're going in the corner. You know, the guy you can't get around, so you just bump into him. You know, it was fun. You know, I had a blast doing that. You know, back in the young days. You know.
You're a bit reckless back then, eh?
You know, a little wild. I'm still. You put me on something with 4 wheels, I off the road, I still go crazy with it. You know. Yeah. I bet it was crazy.
On 2 wheels, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be skirt hurt. Yeah, Jimmy Parrish, Trop Rock. And so Rich says, the Ormond, Sue. What is Ormond? Ormond?
I asked Ike if he was from Ormond. I think he is.
Okay, Ormond is Ormond Beach, Florida. It's just north of Daytona Beach. And so when we say Ormond, it's Ormond Beach is the area. The next little town north of Daytona Beach. Yeah, Tammy says Demolition Derby. Yep, I was in 3 different Demolition Derbies, and they were a blast. Just going there banging the heck out of each other. I loved doing that. But I don't have no pictures from that. I used to have one of an old car with the back end was just all smashed up. Came from a Demolition Derby, and that's what I lived to do when I was younger. That was my thing. I hung out at the racetrack, and I just loved racing. Was my thing, you know. Infield says I was just like the championship weekend in Homestead and visited the Keys. Oh, you was there. That's cool. You got to go down. We went down to the track a couple years ago. They didn't have a race going on, but yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, we watched the race on TV, and it was pretty cool. Yeah, Ormond Beach is the birthplace of speed. Yeah, if you come off of Route 40, there's a little thing that says birthplace of speed, where they used to do kind of like what they do on the salt flats and do the speed records. They used to do that on the beach here. Rick says Donnie Marie Osman. He's always wanted to do that, Bobby. It's fun. I'll tell you what, you can take all your aggressions out on a Demolition Derby, even just racing like that. It's fun. Yeah, Sue says Ormond Beach is near Daytona. I think like it's from there. So is Paul.
Ike is from there.
Yeah, Ike and Paul is both from Ormond.
Not I can Tina.
I can Tina. I can Paul. Or Donnie and Marie. Yeah, the race was fun. It was, we didn't necessarily have the winner wasn't the guy we wanted to win, but it still was fun, you know. Cases we just did it in the street races. I never go to the track I wanted though. We did we street race too. I remember, to tell how bad it was, my brother had a 67 Mustang with a 393 speed in it in our little town called Worcester, Ohio. It was probably after midnight. We raced another guy. We went through the square at 90 mile an hour. I keep thinking about that today. It's like, that is crazy. 90 mile an hour through a downtown. We must have been nuts. We were kids. We didn't know any better, you know, but luckily we didn't get hurt, and we're still here today to talk about it. So, you know, anyways, so that was a lot of fun. Yeah, badass. And that Mustang was badass. I'll tell you what, that thing, you could just put it in low gear and just smash on it. It would just burn out the tires, you know. I don't know why you'd want to burn off your tires, but it would do it. That thing was nasty. And it wasn't all decked out or nothing. It was just a nice looking Mustang. So it was kind of a sleeper. And guys would want to race you, you know, thinking, you know. And you just blow them away. You know, it was pretty cool. Yeah, we're all lucky we're still here. Yeah, all the things that you think back that you may have done in your life, and it's like, you know, I'm lucky to be living this long, you know. Oh, someone's getting buffering. I hate buffering, you know. What happens is it's like this time of the evening, a lot of people get on the internet and it slows it way down and can cause you to do buffering and that. So we're pretty lucky here. We don't have a lot of problem. Once in a while we'll get it'll slow down.
Stream things we do
once in a while, but a lot of times it depends on the streaming outfit too. If they're putting it out good. It says here that my health stream is good, so that's good. Hang in there, 7. No, come back. Yeah. Rick says Sue read to Bob's PetSmart has a 60-gallon tank and stand in LAD. Oh, 60-gallon would be nice.
PetSmart does?
They sometimes have $1 per gallon sales. A hood for $150 on black. That's cheap. That's really cheap. You know, for a 60-gallon. Yeah, 60-gallon is wider than, it's like a 55 but wider.
That's going to be what Paco needs.
Yeah, Paco. I have my Paco fish. He could probably use on it, but that's a good price. You know, $150. I was buying these 55s at Walmart for $170 some dollars. With the tank stand, but no stand. You said I didn't have a stand. Man, that's really good with the stand. That's just an awesome price, you know. I wish I had an extra $150. I'd just get one. Whether I put anything in it now or not, I'd have it, you know. That's a good deal. He says, I have said many times, so lucky that I'm still here, and I've definitely settled down. Yeah, I'm the same here. I've settled down from when I was younger, you know, but and I think God stands behind us, you know. He'll delay you for 1 second, could save you from being killed in a car wreck, you know.
We were just talking about that.
We was, you know. You get delayed and you go, you're irritated because you got delayed, and so, but it could save your life, you know. So it's kind of the way God works. Yeah, Rick says, yeah, for the works, I hope I can get one. Yeah, that's an awesome, sometimes they're out before you get a chance to get to them, but that's pretty cool. Black Friday, so Rick, do you have to get up like 4 o'clock in the morning to go get those? They used to do that, have those strange hours, but for me that's no big deal. I get up early, you know. Tammy says, 7, I'm always having trouble with buffering lately. It does get aggravating when you get buffering and that. Rick says, I used to disco dance in my underwear in the 70s. What was that movie with
Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise. He comes sliding out there in his underwear and socks. You know?
What was the name of that movie? Okay, trivia.
Everybody knows it. It's a big popular movie. Can't think of the name of it. Anyways.
I can't remember.
So, and we're laughing, Rick. Oh, Infel says, do you own aquariums? Yeah, I have right now. How many do we got? 7, 8?
7, I believe.
I've got 3 55s. I've got a 30. I got a 20 and 2 10s. So yeah, I have a few aquariums. Yeah, risky business. There you go. That's it. You got it. The winner goes to Infield. Risky business. And that was that was a fun movie, you know. Some of those old ones are a lot of fun. I was looking up the other day to try to see if I could find Planes, Trains, and Automobiles and stream it. It was kind of a Thanksgiving movie. Had John Candy and Steve Martin in it.
What's that?
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Automobiles, that's right.
You know, but I could find it, but nothing was streaming right on it. So, yeah, that was a fun one. Oh, there's Scott from Bike, Boats, and Bivouacs. Hey, folks, how's everyone? We're all done good. Good to see you on, Scott.
Show him your shirt.
Got the shirt on. We're sporting a Bikes, Boats, and Bivouacs shirt on today. And I still want to thank again Scott for sending that to us. We actually wore it today. We did some videoing out, and I wore the shirt today, so that's pretty cool. Eric said, who's around 50 in the room? Around 50. I'm a little over 50. I'm round.
Round, yeah.
I'm round and over 50.
I think Ted is probably the only one under 50 in the group. Well, no, Dawn.
Yeah.
7 is probably under.
Yeah.
I don't know how old I'm sure she's younger.
Oh, Infield says, best Turkey Day film ever. That was a cool Turkey Day. That was a great movie. Tammy said it. And so, hi, Bikes. Hi, Scott. He said, great shirt. Yeah, it's a cool shirt. Appreciate it. Scott, I'm going to give you my address, buddy. Oh, no port. Oh, he's 55, so Scott's 55.
744. I'm
44.
31. Tammy's a little
I'm a little over. I'm just a little over. Roger Rick.
Scott's 55.
44. And Infield's 31. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm, Ted's 27. And I'm 65. I guess I'm the old man of the bunch.
I'm 64. Will you still need me? Will you still feed me?
Yeah, I will. I will. Drinking a little spicy V8 again tonight. So Tammy has a birthday next month. I don't like birthdays either, you know. Scott says my hair isn't gray, it's Arctic blonde. There you go. Arctic blonde, just a little bit of snow up on the roof.
Well, Bob's is whitish, but it's still got some yellow in it, so he's a yellow blonde.
That's why I thought for
a yellow gray.
The heck of it, I thought I'd just let it grow out, just for the heck of it. I didn't always cut it, you know, just see what it looks like, you know, all growed out. Yeah, Rick says you look like Colonel Sanders and Uncle Jesse. I said if I could had a white uniform, I was going to put it on and do the Colonel Sanders. And what we're going to do, instead of having Kentucky Fried Chicken, we're going to have Lucky Dog Fried Cuckoo Chicken. You know, so that would be.
Oh, I haven't played Cuckoo Chicken in a while.
Yeah,
hold
so
your ears, everybody.
I don't know if Cuckoo Chicken will work or not. No, flipped him on. He hasn't. Oh, there he goes. That's Cuckoo Chicken. Maybe we should wring Cuckoo Chicken's neck and cook him up for Thanksgiving dinner. How's that? We'll have a... oh, you don't like that very well. So, yeah, you never know. Maybe we'll have a Cuckoo Chicken dinner. How's that? Oh, Sue looks like Sally Fields. Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah, Infield says Night of Lights has begun in St. Augustine, and that's true. I've never went up to that, and that's really supposed to be a nice lighting display. Daytona Speedway has a big, but they want like $30, I think, to go around that display at Daytona Speedway. Yeah, lots of youngsters on here. So Tammy says, now I'm going to have that song stuck in my head. There you go, the Cuckoo Chicken song.
Well, I think when I'm 64.
Oh, when I'm 64 stuck in it.
I said when you...
Oh, okay, okay, there you go. Yeah, poor Cuckoo Chicken. We're going to slaughter Cuckoo Chicken. We're going to smoke Cuckoo Chicken. There's another video blog. I'll do one, a spoof on Cuckoo Chicken.
Chicken and waffles sounds
Chicken
good.
and waffles. No, I don't like those together. You know? Scott says you're making me hungry for chicken and waffles. How about Cooking with Rick shows us that. Did you ever do that, Rick? Did you ever do chicken and waffles? I've only ever had them once, and I don't know why. I just didn't care for them, but I know it's very popular. Chicken and waffles. Yeah, you sang it, so. Yeah, Rick says, I never made chicken and waffles before. Yeah, I've never did either. I had them once, you know, and like I said,
At the brewery.
Yeah, it was at Daytona Brewery, so they had a food truck, and they had that. Yeah, so Infos, I highly suggest the St. Augustine. It's all free. Yeah, that looks really... And Mount Dora also has a big Christmas display over there every year, so I don't know if we'll get over there now. I don't go out at night a lot, because I don't like to drive at night. That's what happens when you get old. It's like the lights bug you, you know? Rick said nope. So, how about a slinger? We'll have to do a slinger. So, what's a slinger, Tammy?
Is that like a slider?
A slinger slider.
What's a slinger?
Yeah,
what's
so,
a slinger?
Yeah, Tammy says, Rick, do you make slingers? And Rick says, what's a slinger? So, Tammy, enlighten us. Okay, Google, what's a slinger?
On the website yourdictionary.com, they say, the definition of a slinger is a person who flings or throws something. An example of a slinger is a person who launches a catapult. Your dictionary definition and usage example.
Okay.
So somebody thought, well, you know, fish markets, they throw things, you know. Sue says, no, a slinger is a sling in underwear. Oh, that's nasty. We always called...
slingers, I don't know what that is.
We always just called them skid marks, you know. Okay, Tammy says, it's a cheeseburger topped with fried potatoes, fried eggs, and chili. That sounds like it'd be good. Yeah, it sounds like it'd be really good. So, see, Google, she had it all wrong, but you know those fish markets where they throw the fish? I don't know if they would call them a slinger or not. And now Rick's laughing. A slinger might stain them too. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Yeah. Yeah, I made some chili the other day. My gosh, it was such killer chili. It's got to have been one of the best I ever made. So it's like, I don't know what sometimes when you make chili, it depends on the tomatoes that you get, if they're good or not. Some of them are very acidy and that. So, yeah, this chili was really, really good. And Rick says, I love fried potatoes. I love fried potatoes too. They're good. Yeah, so this says, home now, so I missed about 10 minutes talking about food. Okay, fish, burgers, good. So, yeah, you get off on food. Food's just a good subject, you know. Who doesn't like food, you know? Yeah, Tammy says they're delicious, so we might have to try them.
Yeah, fishmongers, that's right, they throw the fish.
Tammy says, well, oh, what state are you from? Tammy's from, actually, she's right on the corner on
Illinois and Missouri.
Illinois and Missouri, you know. Scott says, I think mongers throw the... Okay, there you go, fishmonger. They do, they throw the fish. Hey, Liz, what did you decide about the DC video? Yeah, Tammy says, I'm always just say St. Louis, but it's actually Granite City, Illinois. Tammy, I'm thinking, isn't there a dirt racetrack at Granite City? That strikes a bell with me when I think about Granite City in my old days of racing, that someone talked about Granite City. Maybe there's a race car driver who came from there, so I want it. Rick says, cool PA here, Tammy. So what's everybody making turkey for that? Oh, yes, there is, Bob. So I thought there was. Yeah, I thought there was a racetrack over there.
If it's racetracks, Bob knows about it.
I'm not as up on them as I used to be, but I used to know all of, every racetrack around, because most of them I'd been to them at one time or the other. Used to have a motor home and followed around and went to all the racetracks. And so this says bikes still haven't done anything yet. Mostly DC were still shots, and video was the other areas I visited. He says, I've driven through on my way to New Jersey. Okay.
And why were you heading to New Jersey?
Heading to New Jersey. It says my turkey is thawing in the fridge. Well, actually, what we're going to do this year is a ham. I just got a regular smoked ham, and I'm going to put it on the smoker. Oh, Tammy, or Seven, I'll be right back. Okay. See you in a minute there, Don. Yeah, I'm going to take I'll take a regular smoked ham, and then I'll smoke it. I'm going to use, I believe we got apple wood that I'll be using for chips, and I'll smoke it for about 4 or 5 hours, you know. Yeah, Rick says we do ham at Christmas. Yeah, a lot of times that's kind of a tradition, is ham at Christmas, turkey at Thanksgiving, but thought we'd just switch it up. We're going to flip-flop it. We're going to do the turkey for Christmas. We're going to do ham for Thanksgiving. Oh, Tammy said her 3 nieces lived there, so. Yeah, last year I brined a turkey for the first time ever, and oh my gosh, what a difference! That brining just
Very moist.
Very moist. The turkey just fell apart. It was so done. I don't even think I cooked it as long. Intel says I do both at Christmas, so ham and turkey. My sister does that. She does a ham. She'll be doing that for both Christmas and Thanksgiving. She does ham and turkey. She's up in Ohio. Rick said the hardest part about smoking ham is to get it to light. Yeah, I know. You puff on it and you just can't get that thing to light up at all. This says so you buy a smoked ham and then smoke it some more. Dang, poor old oinker will be smoked. You might be talking a little bit oddly after eating double smoked. It's really good that way because I like what they call a country smoked ham, but they're very expensive. And the ones you get, I don't know that they're actual smoked. They're chemically smoked probably. Probably ain't good. But then I'll smoke them some more and I get a nice good smoky taste from them, and it makes a big difference. They're really good that way. Tammy says it's been a while, I can't quite remember, but they live in Manasquan. I'm probably spelling it wrong. Manasquan.
Oh, I wasn't sure if he was asking which exit she lives in or the ones in New Jersey. I'm not sure which one he was asking. Scott was asking.
Scott says prime rib for Christmas, turkey at Thanksgiving, and lamb for Easter. That all sounds good.
Yeah.
I like prime rib. That sounds great. And lamb. Darn leg of lamb's gotten so expensive.
I've never had lamb.
Oh, it's so good. I did a leg of lamb and I put a porter beer, a dark beer, on it, and oh my gosh, it was so good. But they're kind of costly, but they're delicious. Says loud. Never had lamb. It sounds gross to me. Oh, it's really good. I really like lamb a lot. So if you've never had it, I don't know if you can go somewhere where you can just try it sometime, Rick. You might like it. You might not, but you might like it. He says, "Wow, Scott, yum." Yeah, all those sound good. Oh, Scott is rich. Don't we all wish we were rich?
Oh, the turnpike. Okay, Tammy.
Scott says, I make prime rib. My brother makes the turkey, and my dad makes the lamb with mint jelly. Yeah, they use a mint jelly on your lamb. You can even get lamb chops are good. Yeah, he says he's talking about the turnpike. So, does that taste like beef, Bob? Yeah, it does. It does taste a lot like beef. I don't know. I like it a little bit better, but it does. It's got that similarity as beef does. Scott says he has a Scottish background, so there's Scottish eggs that I want to try, but I have a bad reaction to eggs, so I love eggs, but they don't like me.
Have you ever had haggis, Scott?
Haggis? Isn't that sheep's stomach?
Yeah, it's something it's stuffed baked into sheep's stomach.
Sheep's stomach. This says bad memories of lamb in the mint. Sorry, childhood traumatics during dinner. Sue was talking about that in peanut butter and jelly. Said her grandmother made her when they were poor and they had peanut butter and jelly, and she just can't stand peanut butter and jelly together. She don't mind a jelly sandwich or a peanut butter sandwich, but she don't like peanut butter and jelly together. So
I can't do it.
That's crazy. I'm sorry. Yuck, Sue. Haggis. It don't sound good, haggis. A sheep's stomach. I don't know. Something about that just don't sound good.
I haven't tried it either.
Well, you never know. Haven't been able to bring myself to try haggis, so.
I like the presentation with the pipes, the bagpipes.
Yeah, she likes the guys with the skirts on.
You betcha, baby.
Penny says we had a lot of fried bologna. Yeah, we had that too.
Yep.
Fried bologna. That's that what you grow up with. You have memories of it. Ever eat that, Rick? Yeah, I haven't had it either. I like presentation haggis with the bagpipes. Laugh out about.
He knows me.
He does. He knows it. It's like, dude, what do they wear under the skirts?
Well, who knows? They're kilts. They're not skirts.
Yeah. Isn't that where you find your ding dongs?
I find my ding dong in the cupboard.
Oh, okay. All right. So, anyways.
You're trying, Bob. You're trying.
Yeah. That's the way it ends up, you know.
I had when
Commando. There you go.
Here we go. Here's a quick story. Just a quick one. When I was in England at one of the castles where the Queen's Guards were, I think they're called beef eaters. They have their red uniforms and with their little skirts and stuff. And they wear pants now. And the one guard said, "Can you imagine us when we didn't have pants and just wore the skirt?" And I go, "Yes, I'm imagining it."
No, I'm with Diz. Diz says, "I don't want to know what's under them kilts." I'm with you, Diz. I don't want to know. I don't care what's underneath those kilts. It's like, ugh. He said she never looked. So. Yeah, there's just some things I don't want to know. You know, not interested. That's crazy. I was trying to see what if I had up there. So I like the bagpipe music though. Yeah, don't put me on the floor, Sue.
And he was very good looking too.
Diz says ding dongs, you don't have to go. Well, Diz, you probably wasn't there. Tammy actually got it started with the ding dongs, you know, the chocolate desserts, and how she said the ding dongs got smaller. So we had this whole thing about ding dongs. So if you're a little newer to the channel, that's some of the old stuff that we used to crack up about, talking about the ding dong. So ever since that conversation, every time we get groceries, Sue gets a box of ding dongs. So they're actually good, you know. So but yeah, that's where I went. That was a joke that we've just kind of kept going. Yeah, he went there, Diz. Yeah, we get some crazy conversations going now and then. But they're all fun. We try to keep it as clean as possible.
We keep it fairly clean.
You know, have fun, but try to keep it
PG.
PG-13.
PG-13, you're right.
We try to keep it PG-13, so yeah, this is, oh lordy, this chat has gone from food to ding dongs, and okay, should we buy ding dongs, no dongs, or dinglings? There used to be, up in Cleveland, Ohio, at Christmas time, there was a guy called Mr. Jingling, and he was in Hallie's department store. He was the keeper of the keys, and they had a whole story. For about a month, every day, Mr. Jingling would come on and talk to the kids. He was kind of what, Santa's helper?
He was like an elf. He was
like an elf.
Yeah, a big elf.
And so his name is Mr. Jingling, keeper of the keys, you know. And that was a Cleveland, Ohio thing back when we were kids.
Higbee's.
I think it was Higbee's or Hallie's. Was it Higbee's? Maybe it was Higbee's.
On Hallie's, you're right. Hallie's.
I think it was Hallie's 7th floor. We'll be looking for you to turn the key. That was the little theme they have, Mr. Jingling, you know. So that was fun. And then if you watch the Christmas Story, that was filmed in Cleveland, Ohio. I think they had Hallie's in that, and the parade, Higbee's.
They were at Higbee's there.
So yeah, it was. Well, they go to Cleveland because it's daggone cold up there and snowy. That's why they pick it for Christmas Stories. So anyways, yeah, clean just like got out in the shower. There you go, Rick. Danny said my friend who pointed that out gets a kick out of the fact that we were still laughing about the ding dongs. Yeah, I mean, we've carried this on for a couple months now. Mr. Dingling, yeah, it was Mr. Jingling, but Mr. Dingling, that's what, you know, I was a dirty little kid, and I used to sing Mr. Dingling, you know, instead of Mr. Jingling, so.
Well, my Dingling, my girlfriend
and
went
my
drinking.
Dingling, yeah.
That's another story. My girlfriend went drinking with me one of the first times I did karaoke, and she swore she would not sing karaoke. Well, about 4 beers later, she got up on stage with me, and we sang My Dingling.
Yeah, Scott, you got it right. You shoot your eye out, you know. The Red Ryder dual action BB gun. There's more to it than that, but that was fun. We'll have to watch it. Every year at Christmas time. You got to watch the Christmas Story. They got a whole museum with the house, and Tammy Matic Fanatic was there. He, if you look up some of his past videos, he did a video on the Christmas Story house, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, all this stuff before my time. Yeah, see, we educate you in all the crazy fun things us old people did, you know.
Great conversation, people. Great conversation.
Yeah, it is. He says, haha, Scott. And the leg lamp, yeah, there you go, Diz. That leg lamp was awesome, you know, and it was a major prize. He won a major prize.
Fragile.
Yeah, it's Fragile. Yeah, it's Fragile, so that was pretty cool. Scott says with a compass in the stock. Yeah, there you go. You can tell which direction you're going. You got your stock. And
You could probably all have a favorite line from that movie, huh?
yeah, Tammy said it's on 24 hours. Yeah, it is.
That's right.
I don't know if I have a copy of that or not. I might. I'll have to look and see. I thought I'd gotten a copy of that movie. So
I think who knows, we had it at one point too.
I like to watch Christmas movies in the summer. And I don't really like them as much in those Christmas time. I don't know why. I've always liked to watch Christmas movies during the summer. So Scott says, "Does I have a leg lamp at my cabin?" That's cool. A friend of mine had a leg lamp. And Rick says, "I have a old school Daisy BB gun. When I was a kid in the 70s, I had a BB gun. We'd shoot the little sparrows out of the barn because they were called nuisance. The leg lamp was it was hilarious, Tammy." Oh, Rick said had, so he had a old Lordy bikes. So yeah, it's, we watch that movie on Thanksgiving every year, and it's a fun movie, just like Chevy Chase's Christmas Vacation. I love that one. You know, I was talking the other night how they show all these Christmas shows and stuff, and everything's nice and everything's happy. It's not always the truth. If you watch Chevy Chase and Christmas Vacation, anything can go wrong will go wrong, and that's real life. You know, the movies that show everything just happy and peachy dory, that's not real life. You know, because that isn't the way it goes. So he says, "Rick, I'm looking for a Daisy BB gun, so I bet you could find them. They're out there somewhere. I bet you do a search online, you could find them." Rick says, "I didn't shoot my eye out, but my brother shot me in the chin, and man, did that hurt." We used to, BB guns weren't that. I mean, we'd shoot each other in the butt with them, and it'd sting, but it didn't hurt. But you had to be careful. You could shoot your eye out. Oh, you're looking for a new one. So I bet you could even find a new one if you search online. It did hurt, Tammy. So Scott says, "Rick, it happens to all of us." Yeah, mine is long gone. Yeah, my old BB gun when I was a kid is long gone. We used to take 3-in-1 oil, put it down into the barrel, and it would supposedly make it shoot harder. But you could see a little smoke come out into the barrel because of the bullet baby coming out there with that oil. So that was kind of fun. But yeah, I had that. I don't own guns anymore. But when I was a kid, I had a BB gun. So we used to shoot all kinds of things, cans off of posts and stuff, just to have fun. Yeah, there's a lot of good old Christmas music. The what's the train movie?
Polar Express.
Polar Express. You know, over here in Mountain Dora, they have a train ride. That's the Polar Express.
I think a lot of towns do that.
I think they do too. It'd be kind of fun, you know, but some of them gets kind of pricey.
It is, yeah. But yeah.
Oh, Tammy says, "You know, we have them here." So yeah, Polar Express is. I mean, that's a good old fun movie. It's not that old.
Yeah.
But it's a good what do you call it? They do it every year, you know.
Yep, it's a tradition. I mean,
A tradition
I watch
movie.
it. I just enjoy watching. Matter of fact, I watched The Nutcracker on my phone
like
last night.
Nutcracker.
Bob had something else on TV. I just plugged in from Netflix the Nutcracker version that I hadn't seen, and I loved it. Loved the music.
I just never got the Nutcracker. I've tried to watch it like that. Yeah, you're right, Tammy. Polar Express was a fantastic movie. So Diz says we went to the store today and they were playing Christmas music. I enjoyed it, but I don't get why they begin pushing it before Turkey Day. I don't either. I don't think they need to start Christmas till after Thanksgiving, you know. And, they get it. It's commercials is the reason, you know.
Commercialism, yeah.
Rick said when I was a kid, I shot a starter pistol in the house. Oh no, put a burn spot on the ceiling. Man, my dad I bet he was mad. I think I still wouldn't be sitting down. My dad would probably warm my rear end for me, you know. Yeah, Sue likes the Nutcracker. I never got it. It's just kind of silly to me, but she likes it, so she can watch it.
I take my kids the town did it every other year, and then another town did another, so we kind of went back and forth. We watched it every year.
Yeah, Tammy says, "Rick, I can imagine how mad he was." And it's like, "Oh no, I'm buffering now." Tammy's buffering again. Yeah, true story. I believe it. It's like, I've done some crazy things, and I used to get my rear end warmed up for it good and proper. You know, so yeah, we'll have the Christmas parades will be coming up, and I think Seven said she had to go for a minute. I don't know if she's back on or not, or if she's buffering. It's like,
well, she was buffering and she had.
Oh, she's there. She's there. Dawn's still there. You know what? Keep people come and go. You know, sometimes you don't know if people went out. There's Ratfink. I got back nominated to get dinner, so what we having good for dinner tonight?
What was good? Yeah,
you
what
know?
was dinner? What's good for dinner?
So Seven said she's got a headache. I hate headaches, Seven. I get those. The other day I had one, and seemed like I get a lot of them, and so I hope that goes away real fast, because those headaches are just crazy. This said the day after Turkey Day is a perfect fine, but pushing it here. Even before Halloween, I went to the store and I think Hobby Lobby had Christmas decorations, and yeah, I know they do push it way too early, you know. He says I'm getting the chat but no video. Okay, yeah, he just said you're having streaming issues. I don't know where UK's at tonight.
You can't look at Bob.
You don't get to see my beautiful face? You're lucky. Yeah, UK, I think he was an hour behind with our time change. I think UK got a little bit confused in our time change because he was coming on just about the time we were getting done. And
if he comes on, it's
yeah, we'll see if UK shows up here in about 5 minutes. Says I think he was getting his time messed up, you know. Yeah, Sue says, hope your headache goes away. Yeah, I hope it does. Scott says, Bob, are you traveling at Christmas in a Roadtrek? Probably not. Maybe traveling over to the flying field. We want to take some sort of little excursion. We thought about going over to see Denny that comes on. Denny's not on tonight, but go over and visit Denny, Sue's brother, on the other side of the state. But was trying to...
Yeah.
He was supposed to check and see if we could get a camping site there. He lives... it's like a campground, and I thought, well, we make a trip, but it's long enough over there that'd be nice to spend the night, you know, and we could take the Roadtrek over and spend the night over there and come back. So he's trying to check on that, but I've been thinking around trying to find some place to go. A lot of the nice campgrounds get filled up this time of year. All the winter people are down. So this says the decorations were up around June in Hobby Lobby. I believe that. They get them up really early, you know. Oh, Advil, cold and sinus. I had that actually twice today. I took stuff because my head was messed up. Is it winter weather does that? Yeah, Rick says UK is a silly kid. Yeah, he is. He's fun, you know. United Kingdom is in Europe across the Atlantic. Big grin. Yeah, well, UK, that's his handle. He changed it to British, but he really didn't want that.
Picture of Luigi.
And yeah, he went to Luigi, then he went to British, then they didn't allow him to change it back because he changed it too many times. So, yeah, Rick says, Denny has good breakfast. Yeah, Denny's never cooked for us. Sometime when he's over, so we'll have to make, hey, Denny, you cook for us? We'll eat at Denny's, you know? Oh, yeah, Seven says, I think it's my sinus, and sinuses will do that. I said, I got this morning, I had a headache, went away, and then this afternoon it came back, and then I took some more ibuprofen, it went away again. So, oh yeah, Raffing says, well, Fort Wilderness is awesome. I like to camp there sometimes. It's so daggone expensive, you know. You know, Disney just jacks everything up so high, it's ridiculous, you know. Vic says, I like the lumber.
I don't know if he's still on, was just camping.
Yeah, Larry was just there. I don't know if Larry's still on or not. He hadn't said nothing. So, but yeah, Larry and Bev was just at Fort Wilderness there a couple weeks ago. They camped over there. So, Rick says, I like the lumberjack. Scott?
Me too.
Yeah. Tanya says, I can't take anything but Tylenol. So I try to switch because I'll take, well, not Tylenol, ibuprofen and acetaminophen. I'll take some for a while and then you kind of get immune to it. Then I'll switch and take the other one. He said, I knew he had to be a young'un. Yes, he says, my brother Denny, yes, I love their breakfast. I haven't ate at Denny's for a long. I'm not a breakfast person, you know. I'm a lunch and supper and meat, and I don't do well with breakfasts.
Okay.
Oh, Larry's still here. He's just lurking. Here, Larry's just back there lurking in the background, so I was wondering.
Lurking Larry.
Yeah. Well, he's still out there. Yeah, Larry, they just came from Fort Wilderness. Yeah, laugh out loud, Larry. Yeah, Fort Wilderness is a campground inside of Disney, yeah. And it looked like Larry and Bev had a great time over there. They had some shows and stuff they went on. They went to, I believe they went to the Animal Kingdom and went to Epcot. And yeah, they had a great time there. When they left here, they were heading towards Fort Wilderness there. I'd like to stop there and camp. It'd be fun. Rick says, did you guys know Milton and Kitty Hershey bought tickets on the Titanic but couldn't go? Milton had a business trip coming up. He's probably glad he didn't go. You know? So this says, my days of going to theme parks are over. I enjoyed it, but when the cost was like $150 a year. Yeah, you know, we had annual passes. Last year we had annual passes, but for us it was just the I-4 drive. The passes are expensive, but they're a lot cheaper than buying just a daily pass. But the I-4 drive was just didn't want to go. I didn't want to go down I-4. Scott says, Larry, any relation to Kate Goslin? Kate plus 8? Okay, so I see. It has no relation to Kate. No, Kate plus 8. Yeah, this says Disney Springs is my only proportion I would visit, and it's free. Yeah, and you know, for a while I thought they were starting to charge at Disney Springs, but I'm thinking they aren't charging. So we watch them once in a while. Watch a few there that goes in. I don't think they're charging now, but for a while I thought they was going to charge $20, but I guess they're not. I think it'd be ridiculous to charge you to go someplace that wants you to shop. You know, things that I haven't been since before Epcot was built. I remember years ago when they were building Epcot, I got to go over, you took the tram and got to go over and see them being built, so I forget what year that was.
Until we got season tickets last year, annual passes.
That's right.
I hadn't been there since before Epcot was built, so it was like 35 years.
Larry says the second Disney meetup has already been announced for 2020. Wow. Oh, should check into that. I don't know. We'd probably have to save up for it because I don't know how expensive that is. Rick says Milton Hershey, the chocolate guy.
Yep.
Yeah. Bev and I went to Disney Springs, no charge. Okay,
cool.
That's cool.
No
so I didn't think, you know, but for a while they was saying they were going to charge, so they never used to charge. So you still run down there and get some free entertainment. You know, you always spend money when you're in there. I like free. This says when I was younger in the 20s, I would work down there at Marriott, and I would go to Disney almost daily, so I'd go all the time. I went one time. A friend of mine who worked there, he was an accountant for Disney, and he got us all in free. But we all were doing different things. We really didn't enjoy the days so much. But it was fun. I mean, it didn't cost us a thing. He just got us all in. Scott says Rick, he built the first railroad in Cuba to get sugarcane out there to ship up here. That's interesting. I think says I-4 is the worst, especially in a 35-foot motor home pulling a 20-foot trailer. It is, yeah, I know. I-4 has gotten worse since they started all this construction on it. It's just gotten worse and worse and worse. I mean, it's just crazy going down there. Almost wrecks daily, and some of them are even fatal wrecks. It's just crazy. Yeah, Rick said that's right, Scott. And Rick said I've never been to Disney, really. No, well, Disney's overrated. You know? It is. I feel it's overrated. It's fun, but it's overrated and overpriced. You know. Yeah, Diz said I would travel the toll road if I go down that area. Yeah, take the I-17 down there and or 417. Yeah, and go around and pay the tolls. It's much better drive, and I think about, for us it's like $6 all the way around from Sanford down. So. Yeah, so Scott says, Rick, do you do any dessert videos? So dessert, I made some fudge yesterday. That was good. I made peanut butter fudge, real easy one. You make it in just a few minutes. What, 3 ingredients? Sugar, milk, vanilla, and 4 ingredients, and peanut butter. It was really good. Tanny says, anyone is wondering, that's me on the screensaver for the video. Yeah, that is. So we used that as for the screenshot today. We used Tammy got to meet up with Nomadic Fanatics. So if anybody wants to know what Tammy looks like, she was our screenshot today. This video.
And Jeff B's not on here, but we saw his first video he put up for
Jeff
his
B.
drone.
He sent a video out there today. He did his first video with his Spark and his drone, and it's funny he did that today, and we also flew the drone today. So, but yeah, he I don't know if. I think you could probably subscribe to his page, Jeff B, and see his drone videos. Did a great job.
And he just showed the very top of his head.
Yeah, we didn't see exactly, just a little bit of Rick, or Jeff. So Rick says, some Scott, I am not big on desserts. I like desserts, but I'm not big on desserts. I eat them, then I wish I didn't, you know. Oh, construction no end, Rat Fink says. Yeah, I don't think it will ever end. And King says, I love desserts. That's a cool picture of you, Tammy. It is a cool picture. Rick says, Sue, have you and Bob ever been to Hershey? The whole town. Yeah, I've been there.
I was there.
It's been many years ago.
Yeah,
I was there before where you actually took a tour of the factory. Well, it wasn't the amusement park back then. So long time ago, you know, I was there. Gotta get caught up here a little bit. Got backed up. Oh, UK? Yeah, there's. I'm late again. Yeah, UK, you're late again. There's UK.
Okay, let's ask him. UK, what time is it? Ask him, what time is it there right now?
Yeah, I think what UK, your time is, our time change has got you messed up. So think an hour earlier, UK, and you'll probably get us right. So we were just talking about that because of our time change over here has thrown your schedule off. So you got to think an hour earlier because of our time change that we did. And Rick says, me too, Scott. You made it, UK. Hi, UK.
Currently 9 o'clock. Oh,
So-
that's Diz. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, British, it's currently 9 o'clock here in the United
Well,
States.
it's 1900, which is 7 o'clock.
It's 7 o'clock here, yeah. It's 7 o'clock Eastern time. Yeah, we were just asking about you. Rat Fink, have you guys been to Sturgis? I haven't. I have not been to Sturgis. I'm thinking Sturgis is a whole lot like Daytona's bike week and that, but I have not been there. UK said, yes, UK, we set our clocks back, so he's got it back.
He's got it right.
Well, that's Scott. Rick said that. So
yeah, it's 06. It's 06 in the morning.
Yeah.
Which he's still 5 hours ahead of us, so it's still right.
yeah. So right now it's 7 o'clock our time. So, well, UK, think of an hour earlier. Whenever you come on an hour before you think about it.
It's midnight. He's usually in bed by now.
Rick says, UK, since you're late, call me later and we will sing Boy George to you. And Diz says, British, join us at 11 p.m. your time. There you go. Thanks, Diz. That'll take care of it. Scott says, Rick, what town are you in? He said, no, not. Larry says, Bev and I were in Sturgis in our first 2 months of road trip this year. So Larry and Bev's been over to Sturgis. Rick says, Sudbury, 50 miles north of Harrison. Now we got UK crying. Don't cry, UK. Rat Figs, Daytona isn't close to the riding as Abbey. Really? So, well, I'm sure that out there they have the places to ride your motorcycle have a lot better than probably Daytona. They don't have the curves and stuff. Daytona don't have curves like they would out there. So I'm sure it's a lot better riding area out there. Tanny says, I did Bike Week in Daytona back in the 80s, and I don't even like crowds anymore. It can be crowded, depends on if you go later in the day, it gets really crowded. Yeah, cool, Larry and Bev. Rick Roger. Oh, Rick says, how about you, Scott? And UK say it was my fault. I had supper instead. Oh, you gotta eat supper.
Yeah.
Fleetwood, Pennsylvania. So that's where Scott's from, Fleetwood, Pennsylvania. He says, I would love to go to Sturgis some other time, though. Yeah, it gets busy out there during the bike week, you know. This says, and for Bob's 8 a.m. live chat is actually 1 p.m. your time. So UK, that's you think 1 p.m. for the Thursday chat. I know these time things do get a little confusing, especially when different zones, and then of course when we change time in that. So I always just say Eastern time and hope everybody can convert it. You know, yeah, dinner is important. Scott says where the original Fleetwood automobile was built before GM took it over. That's cool. Yeah, Rick says UK, you eat late. Yeah, I'm sorry. You don't have to be sorry, UK. That's fine.
Right.
You're here. That's all that matters. You're here. You know. So Ted said, so there's 3 people in the chat representing. Yeah, we have a big turnout from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
We do. We have an awesome turnout from Pennsylvania. And so Tammy says, when I hear Sturgis, I may think of bike time. Yeah, that's true. And a lot of people think Daytona is bike week or races. And Scott says, Ted, where are you at? Sue says, no need to be sorry. Just glad you made it. Oh, Scott, I am in the home of Weiss Markets. I know it's no big deal. Story was working, eating dinner. So it's Ted. So, hey, we all got to eat. I've been sipping away on my spicy V8 juice. My throat gets dry when we talk here, and that kind of helps it. Scott says, is that Weiss? Well, says my store.
Weiss Markets. I guess is that local up in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, it must be a local market up there.
Okay.
That's at Bikes Potter Country. Oh, Rick says that's because Pennsylvania people love the Amish like you. Yeah, we grew up in the Amish country. Holmes County, Ohio was our claim to fame, the Amish. Scott says my cabin is in Tioga near Blossomburg. UK says, why change time? My date and time automatically keeps my time the same. It isn't instead of an hour later before. I don't know, this time change, they're wanting to change that, but
who knows what they're going to do.
Yeah. But Don says, I love spicy V8. I need some. I drink a lot of spicy V8 juice. I always do like that.
Wow, I could have had a V8.
I could have had a V8. But Ted says, yeah, Tioga Country is right next to us. It's in central PA. Tammy's, I wish they would stop changing time, UK. Yeah, it'd be nice if they just, the whole country set to one time and stay there, you know? Yeah, Scott said, yeah, it's Wise. Okay, it's pronounced Wise. Yeah, we were very near the Amish in Ohio. I mean, we were right in the middle of the Amish. There was thousands of Amish. Yeah, Rick says V8 gives me that run, so well, you'd have to run.
There we go with the sliders.
There we go with the sliders. So this, I went to England when I was 13. Very interesting, but I didn't know that you had to bring change to the restrooms. Do they still make you pay to use the loo? I don't know, do they so? I've never been to England.
Some places. It depends on the busyness of it, yeah.
Okay, it says, bummer, Rick. 7 says, well, we are about an hour from Amish. We have to go buy our spices and our cheese every few months. Shipshewana, that's in Illinois? I know there's some Amish. I've been there. That's probably not real far from Don, but I remember a town called Shipshewana.
Who said Shipshewana?
I did.
Oh.
I've been there. It's been years back, but Shipshewana is an Amish community.
Oh, that's where that museum was.
Yeah, Alderman. I'm saying it right. The old car. Yeah, Alderman. I'm pronouncing it wrong.
I don't remember.
Rick says who have a lot of Amish here. Yeah, a lot of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Yeah, I bet it's. I bet it's good stuff, and it is. Amish have some good spices and stuff. UK's crying again. But I think I want to go to the Isle of Man, TT. Is that in England? The Isle of Man?
Man is, yeah.
So, cases no, they do not. Only places like Sagerness. I'm probably saying that wrong.
That's where the Manx cat is from, I believe.
Oh, yeah? Rick says, I remember when on Kmart made you pay 10 cents to go to the bath. I remember that. They used to make you pay 10 cents to go to the bathroom. Just crawl under.
Airports used to do that.
Crawl under.
Crawl under.
Yeah, crawl under. Diz said, then my dad took my mom and I to a German rest area. I'm not telling you all about anything about that experience. Might not have been a good one. They said, Diz, yep, I remember. Yep. So Don says it is. We go to Jamesport, Missouri. Okay, Jamesport, Missouri. Get your spices. Diz said, I just can't say my dad laughed out loud when we came back to the car. And I said, Ireland. There you go. Go to Ireland. Irish whiskey.
Yep.
Is that Scotch whiskey? That'd be Scotland, wouldn't it?
Scotch whiskey. Yeah.
Been to the UK twice, never to the Isle of Man. He says the TT races are awesome. So what is TT races? TT. Fill me in, Rad Fang. TT. Tanny says 7 there are community somewhere near me in Illinois. I just can't remember exactly where. Nika says you don't have to pay for the bathroom most of the time, so if you crawl under the bar. Yeah, it's bad when you have to. What do you got to do if you got to go to the bathroom and you don't have any change, you know? Oh, tourist trophy. Okay, I got it. There'll be some go-kart racing coming up here. Well, I won't. The Tricky Run is on Thanksgiving Day over here at Daytona Speedway. That's enormous. I've seen cars were coming in already for that. A lot of, I mean, you name it, any kind of classic car you can think of, it'll be there. And then between Christmas and New Year's, they'll have the go-kart races over at the Speedway. So that'll be coming up soon. Alright guys, I think we've been on here an hour and 17 minutes. My voice is starting to get loose, so I think we're going to get out of here for today. Yeah, the Turkey Run, that's a lot of walking. Yeah, UK said just crawl under the bars if you can't. Recipe.
Rip.
Rip. You can't rip.
We actually saw a urinal outside in London near Paddington Station. An outdoor, open urinal right in the middle of the sidewalk.
Right in the sidewalk.
Just right in the sidewalk. It was weird.
I'm committing a crime for not being early. Jason Bob, that dirt trek you were talking about, is it still running? I'm not sure. It's been a while.
She said it's still running.
Oh, it is still running. Okay, it is still running. That's cool. Yeah, I remember them talking about that dirt track all the time. Because I used to be really into the dirt scene. This says, well, time for me to find Lou here, and guess what? I don't have to pay. And so Scott says, I gotta go, folks. See y'all next time. And everybody, there's Betty Dubs. Hi, Betty. Have a happy Turkey Day. Good to see Betty on.
Betty Dubs.
Yeah,
Hi, Betty.
On. Betty's from up north.
She lives in Destin.
Yeah,
Near
in Destin. Says, bye, Bob and Sue. Have a great night. Says, okay, my friend, have a great night, and everyone. Haha, Diz. But on Mondays, I have go all day, so I'll definitely be on. Good. I'm glad to be on here, UK. You too. So I hear the cars from my bedroom window. Oh, cool. That's that close. You are close to that speedway. So we're going to go, everybody. Bye, Ted.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Happy
everybody.
Thanksgiving. We'll be on. We'll be on our regular here Thursday morning, 8 a.m. I know some people might be visit with Thanksgiving, but if you have time to stop by, stop into the chat. We'll be on here. We can talk turkey. So we can talk turkey and watch the Macy's parade, like Diz said.
That's
so
right.
We'll see everybody on Thursday. Everybody have the good.
Everybody that's here, happy Thanksgiving.
If anybody has any comments that's watching it offline, be sure to leave your comments before. And if you're not subscribed, do us a favor. Hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, and we'll see everybody again on Thursday morning. So see you then.